Hey everybody, this is Glidercat and it's time to play. We're back in Captain of Industry. Let's keep it moving. I think last episode we were planning to send the ship out. Let's do it. We've got tons of diesel. If you look over to the right of the screen, 3575. So I think that's where I'm going to borrow some workers. We're going to take down the air separator, the cracking unit, the distillation 1, 2, and 3. Let's see, that gives us 53 workers. That's enough. Let's fill up the boat. Boom. And while we're at it, before we send out, let's see, are we emptying the dock yet? No, yeah, 82. Yeah, we got rid of a lot of our electronics. I'm guessing that's a consumer good, right? Electronics 1, 2. We got room for another storage. Let's do it. Let's put another storage down. This is all just temporary to clear these products that are sitting on the dock. Storages don't cost much. Snap that guy there. Set this to electronics. That is that. And what else do we have on the dock? We saw construction part ones. I don't know why those are there. How they got there. Electronics and iron. Yeah, iron ore. I have no idea. There's something a little funky with how these materials make their way to the shipyard. I'm guessing that's a bug, but it's kind of strange. Anyway, we wanted to go repair the sawmill and see what that's all about. Let's do it. Here it is. Boom, deliver cargo. Off the ship goes to do that. We've got 18 workers. We've got our excavator working here, chewing, making this pass a little bit wider for us, or a lot wider. I'm tempted to put another excavator on there, and before I fired up this episode, I was eyeballing the iron situation here. I think one excavator can do it. This guy is kind of waiting anyway. Let's unassign this guy since he's empty. And see if we can get that excavator going and clearing our pass up here so we can run some belts. Mine control tower is down here. Let's add him and see if he can make it. I'll add even another truck. Let's see if he can find his way through. He may have a little bit of trouble pathing. I think he can get through here. I'm not positive. Oh, he doesn't like it. He does not like it. Small excavator cannot reach destination. Okay, that's a drag. That is a drag. Thought for sure he could get through here because that's the way he came in. Believe it or not, he came in that way. But maybe, I don't know, landslides or something have created problems. Let's see. Okay, we'll put this guy back. Put this guy back here. Boom. Oh, I have to unassign him first from where he thinks he's going. Put him over here. But let's assign him to grab rock. And then let's open up the mining designation a bit and see if we can include, some chewing away at from the mountain that might be in his way. Let's edit the mining area to be something like this. Okay, so we can still chew away at the iron, but maybe we can get a little more rock out of here. Okay, that's right. And then let's put some mining over here. We'll do level. We want to stay at level 2 if we can. And let's take out some of this, maybe. He's in the way. And we'll see. Maybe we'll get a little bit more work done chipping away at the mountain, and these excavators can make their way through. If they can get through this pass, then they've got the ramp to hop the belt. I mean, it's not a big deal. They could go around at that point. They could go around at that point. But yeah, maybe I should have had another ramp here or something. We could do that. I don't think it's going to be worth it. The excavators don't change positions too often. Looks like we could put another truck there too. Looks like our trucking is caught up, right? Where the queue is at 0. So I'm going to put another truck there. We're about to have the new power generation stuff researched. Ooh, our ship says no orders. What's going on? Is it? Okay, hey, it's starting to get repaired, or almost repaired, I should say. Boom. So check it out. There's our infinite supply of wood. That is good to know. I don't need it yet. I don't need it yet. In fact, I don't have the workers to do it. We could run one shift, fill up its inventory, and then shut this thing down. But that is our infinite source of wood. That's what I was hoping for. Very nice. While we're here, we could take it to these pirates. Let's do it. That's not going to be far. And we think we're armored enough to take them out. Not bad. So we know what the sawmill is all about. Very cool. Have to remember to shut that off once it's full. All right. Yeah, and we'll just see what happens with the iron mine situation over here. It looks like they still need another truck, right? They're backed up on iron ore. That guy is just full. I'm shocked. It's kind of, I think it's because we're just not producing that much. We've got a bunch of stuff that's just backed up here. Ooh, look at that. Construction part 2s are even backed up. I'm shocked. Should I put another storage here? This would be a oh, here comes our battle. All right, very cool. Nice. 14 people. We don't really need more population, but we can do with them. We'll be all right, I think. All right. Can I explore? Not enough fuel and not enough fuel. Let's head back. Here's one more. Matter of fact, that was the last pirate that we've seen anyway. I'm sure these guys, these other nodes we have yet to explore have pirates too, but so we were rudely interrupted. We were going to place another storage for construction part 2s. I think there's enough room here. It's a little cramped, but it's not horrible. I'm going to do it. We need more. I'm still not happy with the way this is set up. Guess I can take the boost off of that. And we'll just wait for this thing to get constructed. Good. How's everything else look? Are we paused? No, we're still running. Steel production is actually backed up. I'm surprised. Maintenance is holding steady with a single maintenance depot going. A level 2 maintenance depot, I believe. Not bad. Oh, power generation 3 has been researched. Guess we could spend some time doing that. That gets us the low pressure turbine. We take the low pressure steam and turn it into power. Then we get steam depleted. We don't have the cooling tower yet. That's coming next, right? I think so. Cooling tower, and then we get some more trucks. Yeah, cooling tower is next. Wait, steam low. Steam high to water, steam low to water. What about the depleted steam? Right, this guy's going to kick out steam depleted. Is there no way to convert that anymore? I thought this guy took the steam oh, there it is. Not sure how I missed that. Steam depleted into water. That's what we want that for. We can hook up these low power generators though, low pressure turbines. These guys are kicking out Low pressure steam. Does it show how much? Okay, 5 seconds. I can't seem to convert this one to 60 seconds. Some things you can, some things you can't. I'm not sure why they're not all universal. Okay, every 5 seconds, we get 2 low pressure steam. And what is that, 24? "24 low pressure steam a minute." Oh, good. This is at 5-second intervals too. Sorry. This guy kicks out 2, so both of them kick out 4. Together for low pressure steam every 5 seconds. And this guy will take all of that and turn it into power and exhaust. Steam depleted, which we will vent out for now, and then we'll do something better with it later. Let's get this built. We'll go in the same direction here. Low pressure steam, I think, can come in from 2 directions. This only takes... Or no. It has to come in from the bottom, I bet. Yeah, the left green arrow, I think, is just power shaft. In fact, you could clip this on to all this mess and have it just feed into the same set of turbines and everything. It's not a horrible idea, but I don't like the way it looks. So that's why I'm not doing it, just because of the looks. Now, I couldn't flip these high pressure turbines. For some reason, the F key wouldn't let me flip them. Let's see if it's the same with this one. Can I flip this? Nope. Yeah, that functionality does not exist for this particular building. I'm not sure why. Yeah, see, it's going to put me in the other direction I don't really want to be in, but that's fine. We'll do it like this and just run the pipes around. We've got plenty of room up here. Gonna be like that. And then what I might do is fire this one up just temporarily. I've got workers, I can do it, I think. Because we're gonna bring this down probably as we reroute these pipes. Let's get it done. Get it done. That goes. That goes. That goes. That, of course, is our depleted steam, which is going to be in a kind of a bad spot. Yeah, I really wish I could flip it. I'd love to have the input of low pressure steam up top and the depleted steam output below, but still have my shaft direction go from left to right, but there's just no option to do that. All right, we've got lots of Unity. I'm going to use Unity to quick remove these just to speed things up for us. I'm going to move this gap so we can get to that button. Quick remove. It just saves us a trip with a trip with a truck. Easy for me to say. I'm going to go level 1 pipes are probably fine for this. Kind of an unnecessary bend there. Boom. Don't think that'll snap there. Might look a little better to come up like this. And that. For immersion's sake, I won't quick build. We don't need to really here. This guy is max going to put out 1 megawatt every 5 seconds. That means 2 turbines or 2 power generators. We'll go with 3, and I'm actually going to do flywheels as well. Why not? That's going to help us potentially with peaks and valleys, I think, in the power usage. Maybe not, but I'm not going to think about it too hard. 2 of those. They hold, what do these guys hold? 80 megawatt seconds worth of mechanical power's inertia. Just wonder if this could ever back up. I guess it wouldn't. Wondering if I need a pipe balancer to vent out any excess depleted or low pressure steam that doesn't get used here. Worst case, I would stop these guys from running, but we'd still be generating power. I don't think we need it. I may go with a third flywheel. I know we don't need this, but maybe just for the look. And then 3 of these guys. Wasting building materials, but I think we'll be fine. How's that? Hopefully they can get to this pipe. They can get a truck in here. Might have wanted to go a little bit lower with this whole array. I think we'll be okay. Let's add another wheel over here while we're at it. Power generator over here. And then for now, I need to vent this out. Let's wait and see. If this takes long to construct, we might be able to have the cooling tower ready in time, and we won't need to put a smokestack up. We'll just let this sit. We'll let the top line do its thing. I may prioritize this last power generator. Yeah, we're running low now all of a sudden on power. We can fire up a diesel generator temporarily to get us through. Or 2 of these. That one's not quite enough. That one isn't either. Let's try another one. Trying to get us up into the blue here. We're missing workers for that. Where can I borrow workers? I can borrow workers from where? How about here? That'll save us some power as well. How about here? Plenty of workers. Took down the power usage, I thought. Apparently not enough. Another turbine. That doesn't do much for us, does it? These little guys. I'm a little confused because we were doing fine before. I could turn this on, but then I gotta have a way to vent off the material. Yeah, this guy's backed up. All of this should be paused. This bottom line, let's pause the whole thing. Save those workers. And we'll hope this guy can catch up. Should be able to. Peaks and valleys on the power usage. We're okay now. In fact, I can take down some of these diesel generators. A little bit of back and forth. There's a pause tool here. I never use it. Let's try it. Pause tool. I can click and drag and just immediately pause multiple things. It's pretty cool. I should be making use of this. There's a new planning mode too that looks kind of cool. I think this allows you to build without having to pause each building if you don't want them built right away. It'll just put them in a planning mode where they won't get constructed. I'm not sure how you turn them on. We could try that. Let's deal with the warnings. We've got 2 full oil rigs. How are we doing on crude on the island? I'm looking at how many empty tanks I've got. Quite a bit. Quite a bit. It's probably time to turn on the cargo ship and bring some of that crude in. I suppose we could put that over here too on our hotbar. Do it. Get a better idea for when we're full and when we're not. 729. Need workers for this. Turn the fluid modules on. They can help empty the ship. And we'll turn on the cargo ship, cruise ship. I don't think it's a cruise ship. Then that guy should head out pretty fast and go collect from the offshore oil rigs. Need to extend this as well. So much to do. Food's okay. It is kind of slowly declining if you notice. Down to 78 months. How's this area doing? This is going to take a while to clear out, to widen. Of course, he's working on the part I'm not crazy about working on. Let's get another excavator. Got room for how many more vehicles? 5 more. I'm going to queue up an excavator here. Coal mine looks okay. They're waiting on trucks. Eventually, with these farms, I want to get this food belted down as well. Down to our community. Eventually, once we clear out a bunch of land, we'll put the farms back down on the first level. Definitely have some half-done projects here. Power looks to be okay. Water's okay, I guess. Well, it's a little on the low side. But we've got a pump running. We got so much unity. Maybe I'll put this guy on a boost for a bit. It'll save us a little bit of coal for power generation. Imagine the reservoir is full. Yep, it's full. Ship is actually waiting on repair. You can see our trucking is behind now. Let's look at the map, see what we would go after next. Okay, it looks like this oil rig got drained. How's this guy? Still filling up the inventory with wood. We're going to fill this up and then just let it sit. I'm going to pause it. What else do I have to do? I've got a cargo ship that needs repairs. This one makes sense to do. We need cargo ship. Boy, this one's really expensive. Is this like a level 2 or something? 300 steel and 200 copper. Yeah, I wonder if that's a better one. Ooh, I've got 3 cargo ships. This one only takes 240 iron. Let's try one of the big ones, just one of these more demanding ones, just to see if it's a better ship. And that will make use of some of the steel. I think we're kind of backing up on steel anyway. Got 1 full warehouse. Ooh, construction part 3s. We need some more of those. Maybe I'll turn on one of these guys. Power is a bit of an issue. We do have our 5th generator here, but it's not quite enough to keep up. Got plenty of coal. Need to get this second line done. It's kind of on hold. I could hook up a smokestack and we'd be good to go. We could still run the second line. Is that worth doing? It's going to take a bunch of workers I don't have. Let's see. And we just brought more workers over here. From our last pirate battle, we got more workers. See, the food supply is dwindling. I'm just nervous. That's what I'm nervous about. Let's start thinking about the farms over here a little bit and giving these guys a little bit of love. Got water pipe to route. Let's do it. Let's just work on this for a little bit. Get these irrigated. And we'll put more farms down most likely and hopefully convert these to greenhouses before too long. Over here, boom. That. And then just to complete kind of the pattern I've been using, I'm going to bring the pipe down this way. Connect it up. And this one, is that what I did here? Yeah, I kind of came across high so that trucks can at least get underneath. And then run the pipe on a downward slant just next to the building, or the farm in this case. That's all that. This was meant to be water storage for the farms. And I want to scale this up to be pretty big. We've got plenty of construction part ones. We could add more to this, or we could live with it the way it is for now. Why don't we... kind of thinking this will be a major water storage for a good long while we chew away at this mountain. Let's put a little bit more down. Got some ideas here. I'm actually going to pause. I'm going to put a bunch of these down. At least the length of the farm, maybe. Something like that. But I don't want to build them all yet. So I'm going to deconstruct those two. And I want to get this kind of working. So let's see, where is our input and our output? Okay, input here. Let's just stay up high. Boom, and then connect low. Connect low, connect low. Let's see. Hit R. Now that'll snap in for me. Boom, here's our input. And our output's going to do kind of the same thing. I'm just going to feed back into this pipe. They may complain. We'll see. The game may not like what I'm doing here. So we'll see if it gives us trouble. It doesn't like doing a loop off of the same supply. Looks like they're going to let me do it. Good. Boom, perfect. So that gives us a little buffer, and then basically this groundwater pump can help feed that in. So I'll let these construct, but I just wanted to get this this array filling up. We can prioritize these pipes. Yeah, just get this array filling up. For now, at least, so we can start saving up some water. We don't have anybody on these farms. The next thing we need to do is belt the food all the way down. This is temporary. Eventually, in theory, I have to laugh because I think it's going to be impossible for us to chew through this island unless I just let the game run overnight, but for several weeks. But in theory, we're going to chew through all this and this will go away. And the farms will be moved back down to the first level once we have more land to accommodate them. But for now, it's just fun. We're just doing it for fun. All right. belt across here. I don't know if we care about trucks moving through here. They can kind of go around. Or I can move. Trucks seem to have the hardest time getting under the belts when they're on a slant. So what we could do, if I take a conveyor, I could go something like this. Get up to the top level. Then join up with a belt. That's going to take you, whatever, off the island. Maybe connect up with that thing or next to it. Just see what this would look like. Bring this down across here. Whoops, why did you not build? Okay. And same kind of routine here. Just connect up where you can. Out of the way. So there's no, the slant of the slanted belt's not in the way of any traffic. Now these little support pillars do matter. That one worked out pretty good. That one, I think this is wide enough where it doesn't matter if that one's in the way. We could, you can do it different. I think you can force these to be placed. They're a little hard to control though, where they actually end up. Okay, let's not worry about it. That did not snap where I wanted it to, so let's connect up here. Up. Am I up? Yep. Now we got to see where we want to run the food belt in relation to the conveyor that's moving the coal. Coal is going to have to. You can see this food belt is right on the edge. Be nice if it was one more over, but it's not the end of the world. We'll get it figured out. Sorry for that camera angle there. So we're going to want... Guess it doesn't matter. This ramp, we can come in on this side. Oh, no. The food's got to go right in the middle. We know where that is. The coal is going to have to go. It doesn't really matter. I guess we would do the coal on the inside. This belt kind of facing them where the ramp is. So if that's the case, we would probably run on the left side of this belt. Let's do it. Let's do it. This is conveyor, not the U-shaped conveyor. This is going to chew through a bunch of rubber and a bunch of construction parts, but okay, we can kind of guess where this thing is going to slope based on the other one. All right, let's leave it there for now. That's a lot of stuff to get built. This one is way over here. We need to get that belted too. Might choose to come over this side actually and join up rather than come through here because this is already tight. I think trucks can get through there now, but if we make it too much tighter, they may not be able to. We've got room off to the side here. Let's get some trees marked for removal. Oh, look at our maintenance is low. Let's put the maintenance depot on a boost. think that may get us caught up. Oh, food's up to 99 months. Happy to see that. 0 workers available. We're perfectly balanced. Power is short. Power is still short. How are we doing on crude? Is that coming in? 1138. Yeah, we've got a bunch more crude has come in. We've got room for a lot more. Power is an issue here. We got lots of Unity. What we could do is use Unity, exploit the whole you don't need power, run things, I think, right? It says ignores the electricity requirement. So stuff will run. And then how about the oxygen guy? Kind of want this guy to run. So we'll take advantage of the Unity exploit to run without electricity. My rubber maker is totally backed up, so that's 100 kilowatts power I don't need to spend. Just pause that whole machine, that whole building. All right, how is our new power generation going? Still have some things to construct before we can kick this on. Water recovery research, boy, that's going kind of slow. 25%. I thought that would move a little faster than it is. You could always put down more research labs. Oh, we don't have fuel up here. Wondering if this should have another tank or two. I think I'm going to do it. There's times where when the trucks get backed up, the trucking gets backed up, this thing gets starved out of fuel because it's so far away to fill up. But maybe if we put a couple tanks here, then when we've got extra trucking capacity, they can fill this up in the good times. And it can stay low in the not so good times. So we'll put this on fuel. Diesel. Same thing here. Diesel. Let's put this one on a keep full. How about, let's force the issue. This one can be down. Let's force the issue. We don't want this guy to run out of gas. I've just got one fuel station here with one truck assigned basically to service this guy, but I think this truck actually goes over the whole island. I don't know if there's a way to restrict him. Yeah, we're still a little weak on power generation. I could boost these, right? We've got a bunch of Unity right now. Can I boost this? Oh, you can't boost turbines. Well, that's not going to help then to boost this. Like I said, the other option is just to throw a quick smokestack here. We might go for that. Let's do it. Just takes a second. That's over here. Smokestack. I think right there does it. Boom. Prioritize it. I know I could speed up the construction with Unity, but we'll try to play tough. Not rely on that too much. Let's turn these eyes on. They won't be able to do much until the smokestack gets built, but I've got it on high priority. Hopefully, even with this trucking queue backed up, hopefully that will build fairly quick. And again, we don't need the boost there. It doesn't do us any good. And again, we're waiting on water recovery. I could even vent this guy out too. If I wanted to take advantage of this. I don't think we're going to need to when this line is open. So what I'm saying is this low pressure turbine can generate some power for us. And I could just vent out his depleted steam to the same smokestack and make use of this line. But once we have two lines running, I don't think we're going to really need this so much. So we'll hold off. Fuel station's out of fuel, fine. High pressure turbine needs transport to output steam low. Yeah, he's just waiting on Waiting on that. I think we can get by. I could easily build that with Unity, but I want to see if I can get by without doing that. Just for the heck of it. I'm going to turn off our little warnings. How are we doing now? Steel is a problem. We're starting to come up short on steel. We got a power issue here. We could boost. We remove the electricity requirement. This guy has a full output. These guys don't take power, but the oxygen furnace does. And we probably need to boost this guy. I'm just going to try and make it through stubbornly without forcing this to come online. We'll see. I can do it in a second. All right, this guy's constructed. We know we need to run a belt for food off of this one. Where are we going to put more farms? I'm thinking we might actually put additional farms way the heck back here. Just again with the idea that we're going to be chewing away this mountain over time. Okay, we got our research power generation 2. Okay, we've already seen that. Oh, let's check out what's going on in our limestone mine. Not sure if I explain what I've got going on here. It's a little crazy. As I see all this power, I'm going to go do it. I'm going to go turn this power on. Let's do it. It's not hard. We just got to do this, quick deliver. That'll get built. Everything fires up. We should have plenty of power. At least that's the plan. That should not be paused. I meant to just turn off the boost. That's what our problem is. I shut off all our power. I shut off all our power accidentally. My bad. This thing should come roaring to life, and we should have more than enough power when it does. Both sides accidentally got shut down. Take a minute for these guys to spin up. Okay, these guys just kicked on. We're back in the white, out of the red. Should be fine now for power. Be really, really, really fine for quite a while, actually. We can go shut off those diesel generators, and then we'll get back to what I was going to explain with the limestone mine, and then we'll call it an episode. Pause this last guy here. We're bringing in crude. I'm short 3 workers. What can I kill off? There's something that I can kill off. That'll get me some extra workers here. Just looking. Cement factory is backed up for now. We do use this quite a bit though. And it takes forever to recover when it's behind. We can turn off these boosts. We don't really need them now. That's the one complaining for workers. What can I turn off? Or we could try and go get more workers. Just looking for what I have that doesn't need to be running. Probably a vehicle depot. Do we have one of those? Yeah, boom, right there. Pause it. Now we've got all the workers we need. All right. Finally, what I was going to explain here in the limestone mine, we got kind of a weird setup here. This one excavator is doing 3 things. He is mining limestone and feeding it into the rotary kiln to produce cement. Right? You can see a guy here. Maybe I don't know what he did. He dropped off something maybe. maybe some coal. This guy's output is full. He's mining limestone for that. There's a storage over here for limestone as well. It's full. Then he's also mining sand kind of from this area. I'm trying to level off this whole area. And the beach is quite a bit higher than our mainland here. So if we look at the fill designation, you can see we're at level 2 here. It's kind of the level that we're planning to put everything at. And I can't read that number, but maybe it's 6 or something. You can see it goes up higher. This is all 6. We want to get everything down to 2. So I've got mining designations over here to take things down to level 2. For sand, the sand is needed by the concrete factory. And I've got 2 storages here for sand. That one is not full. And I've got one kind of legacy storage here for sand too. And then the third thing he's doing, when all the storage is full, I just put him over here to chew away at this mountain. There's another designation kind of over here that's trying to chew away at this mountain. Because turns out we don't need much sand and much limestone. Like one excavator can keep up with both. So he's all backed up on limestone. Everybody's got limestone and nowhere to take it. So let's assign him over to maybe chew away at this mountain, since we've got a little bit of sand here and we've got a little bit of sand in there. I'll show you what I do. I just come in here and change the area to say, go spend time chewing the mountain down. Usually he will not go right away. He'll just keep doing what he's been doing. And the trick there is if I pause it and then unpause it, will usually make his way to the next location pretty much immediately. And it looks like he dumped the what he had on him. Can also get rid of that. Now he's not going to be able to do much because the trucks assigned to him are waiting to unload limestone, and there's nowhere for them to put it until this guy needs to produce more cement, or until there's room here to store more limestone. So he may be sitting for a while. There's not much I can do about it. This guy just ran out of stone or gravel. Let's turn this guy on. And I notice the power is still red. Let's look at that next episode. Let's wrap this one here. In the next episode, we'll figure out what's going on with our power. I'm kind of surprised that we're having issues there. I don't know if I burned through the coal, or there's not enough water up there, or the boilers. We will take a look at the top of the next episode. For now, this is Glidercat saying thanks so much for watching. Definitely enjoy having you here with me on this journey of Captain of Industry. Playing the beta and playing on the You Shall Not Pass map, we had very little problem ramping up to the top tier. Surprise challenges were just the trucking, how long it takes to truck things around this part of the island. It's very big, and we get major trucking backups just because of the sheer distance that trucks are having to drive. Hopefully we will soon get bigger trucks. That should help improve our throughput quite a bit. And then sometime in 2023, we will have this ramp done, which is a shortcut up to kind of the center of that top tier. But yeah, so far I think it's going pretty good. Not too much problems. Still a lot of fun, not boring at all. And yeah, we'll leave it here, and I'll see you all in the next episode.